Good morning, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. And welcome to Vlogmas Vlog 5. I cannot believe how we are already in Vlog 5. Like, this month is going so quickly. It's already halfway through December and I don't know where the time went. People say that as you grow older, time goes quicker, and I feel it the most recently. I feel like we recently had the New Year's Eve party here at the house. Like, I feel like it was a few months ago, but it's nearly a year ago and I don't know where all the time is going. Anyways, today is going to be really exciting because I'm going to Loseley at Christmas. If you guys have seen my previous videos, you know that I spend most of my days this summer at the gardens in the Loseley house, and the gardens there are exquisite, extremely beautiful gardens. The gardeners do amazing job every summer and I spend most of my days this summer there. But can you believe I've never been inside the house? So this year for Christmas, they are doing Christmas at Loseley. So today I'm going to go inside the house. They are doing a Christmas tour of the house. They're gonna decorate the house with Christmassy decorations, lights, and I cannot wait. Just because I've never been inside before, it's going to make it more exciting for me because I'm going to see it in its full glory with the Christmas decorations, lights, and everything, and I cannot wait. So for my outfit today, I'm wearing this red naked dress, very festive. You could call me Mrs. Claus because that's how I feel like, with my red lipstick, with my red dress and everything. I quickly curled my hair this morning after my hair wash and I feel really glamorous, and that's what I was going for. And for my bag, I'm carrying my birthday present from John. I carried this in my previous video. So that video, my birthday vlog, is going live actually now. It's 10 o'clock on Saturday and it's going live now for me. But for you guys, it's already live for a few days now. So if you haven't seen that vlog, please go and see the vlog. And if you like the vlog, please subscribe to my channel. So continuing to the outfit of the day, I'm carrying my Fable bag, my new Fable bag, and I'm wearing my H&M coat. So this is going to be my outfit of the day to go to explore Christmas at Loseley. So there is also a farm shop at Loseley Estate, which I didn't know about. I believe it was open and then closed and then reopened again. Hence, I didn't hear about it all summer I was there. I'm going to head into the farm shop, hopefully buy a couple of things. And I know they sell some pretty girly things like wash bags, like pretty things, scarves and, gifts and things like that. So I cannot wait to pop my head in, just explore the things, explore the farm shop. And yeah, it's going to be really exciting. So that's for the afternoon plans. This evening, I have a couple of presents to wrap because my work is doing Secret Santa and I know who I'm buying the present for. I've already bought the presents, so I'm going to wrap it up this evening. Also, I'm cooking butter chicken for dinner. Emma cooked slow cooker butter chicken recipe a few days ago and it was so good, to the point that I can't stop thinking about it. But because I don't have time this morning to put the slow cooker on, I'm going to follow this BBC food recipe where I don't need slow cooker. I have just marinated the chicken, spices and everything. Now it's in the fridge. Later on this evening, dinner time, I'm going to shove it in the oven for 10 minutes. I'm going to make the sauce and make a really nice butter chicken recipe, which I am going to film. So you're gonna watch me do the butter chicken for the first time. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it's going to turn out good. So it's going to be really exciting. I know butter chicken is not exactly Christmassy, but that's what you get with me because I am a Nepalese girl. I like my curry. Butter chicken is not Nepalese curry, but it's Indian. It's pretty much similar and I love it so much. And I am craving for some nice curry and rice for dinner. So that's going to be our dinner for later on this evening. Anyways, I need to drive to Loseley house in about 5 minutes. I'm going to put my H&M boots on and then I'm gonna get going. So I'll see you guys when I get to Loseley. It's gonna be Christmassy, glittery and glamorous. So let's go. just parked up and oh my goodness, it is so misty today. You can see behind me, mostly on this side, how misty it is. I am here parked up and I'm just about to head to the farm shop because that's where they are giving me the tickets and they are going to take me into the house. So I cannot wait. Let's go. Right, I've got my ticket. I've got the one with mulled wine and mince pie, and I'm walking through the walled garden, and that's the view of the stunning Loseley Manor house. I'm just about to walk there and my tour is starting. Actually, I think it's already started, but I'm gonna miss the first few minutes, which I do not mind. But oh my goodness, it is so pretty. I think it being misty has added magic into the air. As you can see, the gardens here at the Loseley is pretty much empty at the moment because of the temperature and everything, but it still has its magic. I spent so many days of my summer this year and it's such a magical place. It holds a special place in my heart. And I'm really excited to go into the house for the first time and just see how it looks like. I know it's going to be absolutely magical because of the Christmas decorations, but I'm also looking forward to the furniture and, you know, the antiques they have inside the house. We have just finished with the tour and I've just got my mince pie. I'm just going to enjoy my mince pie and I've got my mulled wine here as well. And the bit behind me used to be covered with wisteria when I first came here in May, and I will certainly do that again next year. But let me show you guys the gardens, a bit more of the gardens. Now I have some free time to roam around, and although it looks very different and it looks a bit dead in winter, it still has its own magic. So I'll show you around the gardens before I leave. This mulled wine is absolutely delicious. It's so sugary, and I will put a link to my video from summer down in the description box below. But you will see in that video how this arch used to be covered with lots of like vine plants. I'm not too sure what exactly it was, but this bit used to look absolutely magical. And we are having such a lovely day today. I did not think we would be so lucky. Recently it has been raining, windy and everything, but today we got very lucky with the weather, and there's so many birds flying around. Look at that. That looks absolutely magical. I have just finished up walking around the gardens, and now I'm going to head over to the farm shop to explore the farm shop because I have never been. I'm quite excited to see what they have there, and if I see something nice, I'm going to treat myself to that. So my plans for today, I'm going to the farm shop, and because it's nearly lunchtime, I might head over to Godalming because it's quite close to Loseley house. I might go to Godalming, and there is a really nice hotel slash pub called King's Arms. So I'm going to pop in there for a nice lunch. I have seen the menu online and it's really good, and me and John have been there last year during Christmas time, and they had a really nice Christmas decorations. So maybe that's the plan. And whilst I am in Godalming, I cannot ignore the charity shops. I must pop into a couple of them before I head home. So that's the plan. And after that, I also need to grab a couple of things from either Waitrose or Sainsbury's, like double cream, and I also need to pick up cardamom for my butter chicken recipe. So that's the plan for today. It might seem a bit boring, but this is the best day for me because I love doing things like this. I don't mind spending time on my own, going to beautiful places, having lunch on my own. This is what gives me so much joy. Also, I'll give you a little debrief of the tour when I get home later. At the moment, I'm just on the go, so I'll give you a debrief when I get home. So yeah. Hello everyone, this is few hours later. Last time I spoke to you guys, I was at the gardens at Loseley. So I went to Godalming after that, and actually I will explain what happened, the debrief of what happened today while I'm wrapping presents. I have a couple of presents in front of me. This is for my co-worker at work because we are doing Secret Santa, and I've picked up name of someone. She's a woman, so I am excited to wrap her presents. I like to buy presents for women because women are so much easy. I don't know why it's so difficult to buy presents for men. Like, I always struggle to buy presents for John for his birthday, for Christmas, and this year actually, because I don't want to buy presents that he's not going to end up liking. So this year I just let him pick whatever he wants and I'll pay for it. I'll wrap it up and give it to him on the Christmas day, which is a good idea actually, because it just puts the pressure off of my shoulder and he'll get something that he likes. Anyways, I'm going to wrap the presents and I will do a little debrief of what happened today. You guys can also see sleepy Ziggy in the background. Ziggy! 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 Say hello to the camera. Can you see him here in this corner? There you go! There you go! Handsome boy. He's not happy because he wants food and it's actually 4 p.m. It looks like nighttime, but it's only 4 o'clock and his dinner time is 5 o'clock. So it's still an hour left, love, for your dinner. We've still got an hour left. Anyways, I'm going to start wrapping the presents. So look at the wrapping paper. This one is absolutely gorgeous. This is actually from last year, and this year we haven't bought any wrapping papers because we have quite a few left over from last time. So we're just gonna use that instead of buying a new one. And I've got little things like this to write the name of the person I'm buying for. Isn't it so cute? This is a snowman one. So adorable. I'm not the best person when it comes to wrapping presents because, you know, we don't have Christmas back home in Nepal, so we didn't really grow up buying presents for Christmas and stuff like that. We obviously buy presents for like birthday and stuff, but we don't really wrap it up like professionally. Like here John, Emma, Ollie, everyone wraps presents in such a beautiful way. Like, it looks very professional. And I just remember, like, a couple of Christmases ago, my present wrapping was so horrible. I didn't even have these things to write the name or anything. I just literally write the name with a marker on the wrapping paper. What I did was from Julie to Ollie or something like that, and it was absolutely hilarious. Everyone found it cute, but inside I was so embarrassed because I looked at everyone's presents and it was like immaculate, like perfectly wrapped, and there's mine. It looked like a 4-year-old wrapped that presents. So from that time onwards, I thought I'm gonna put more effort into wrapping presents. So we will see how it's gonna be. So a little debrief of what happened today. Loseley house was amazing, but just before I headed inside, the lady at the door told me that filming isn't allowed, because I asked her if I'm allowed to film, but she said it's not allowed. But I sneakily took few videos anyway. I'm sorry, I'm not a bad person, I never break rules, but I was so desperate to show you guys the inside of it, the antique charm of the manor house. I was absolutely bedazzled by the beauty of it. The antique furniture, Christmas decorations itself was not much. There was a Christmas tree at the main hall, and there were few bits scattered here and there, but there wasn't much Christmassy bits. But the tour itself was amazing. There was so much history that our tour guide Hugh told us about different things, the paintings, the history of it, the history of the furniture, and so much history of the royal family being in that house as well. And yeah, it was absolutely amazing, extremely fascinating, and it was very interesting. So there wasn't much filming I could do inside the house. That's why there is like little snippets of places, you know, paintings here and there. It's not perfect, so I apologize for it. And after that, I intended to go to the farm shop, but what happened is the farm shop actually caught fire 18 months ago. So the farm shop did not exist, but no one told me that. I didn't know. It's still online. You could see online the name of the place, and you could put in the Google Maps. It'll take you there, but there is no farm shop. So I went to the farm cafe reception. I spoke to the lady. I told her, oh, I want to go to the farm shop, but I can't find it anywhere. Could you just show me where it is? And she said, this is the farm shop. And I said, the pictures doesn't match with the actual reality. And she said, oh, the pictures are from farm shop like 18 months ago. It caught fire, and since then there isn't the farm shop. So I was like, okay, a little bit disappointed because the pictures looked really good and I was looking forward to going there, treating myself to something. After that, I went to Godalming. Yeah, I didn't really find anything from charity shops today, unfortunately, but I thought I was gonna have a lunch at King's Arms. King's Arms was absolutely heaving with so many people. There were so many people there, and there was not a single table left, so I had to leave. I went to Gail's, had Parmesan chicken burger, had my oat cappuccino, had a little blueberry muffin, and after that I came home. So that's what happened. I haven't been very lucky today, but regardless, I've had a good day, very, very Christmassy day, and I'm back home with my Ziggy. John has just gone to the gym, so I'm going to take this opportunity to wrap the presents. And John wants to go for a little walk around the estate with Ziggy, so we're gonna do that. Actually, where we live, lots of people do Christmas lights, and it was so much fun last time. Me, Mum and John, we just drove around the estate looking at the Christmas lights, and it was lovely. We had the Christmas music playing in the car, looking at the Christmas lights. It was lovely. So today we are going to do a little walk around the estate looking at the Christmas lights and just enjoy that. After that, I'm gonna cook butter chicken. I'm going to film that as well, so you guys can see and experience me cooking butter chicken for the first time. I don't know how it's going to turn out, but I don't think there's much that can go wrong with butter chicken because it's a simple recipe. Ingredients are pretty basic with some cumin powder, coriander, double cream. There's not much vegetables in it. It's basically the spices, double cream and chicken. So there's not much in it for me to destroy it, but we will see. Anyways, I'm going to do a quick time lapse of me wrapping up the presents. Before that, let me just show you the presents actually. So the co-worker I am going to give the presents to is a woman and she is from India, so hopefully she's gonna like this present. So I bought a packet of meditation incense sticks. As a Nepalese person, we use lots of scent sticks back home, mainly to worship the gods for like religious reason, but we have a very deep connection with incense sticks and I believe it's the same in India. That's why I got the incense sticks. Hopefully she's going to like it. I mean, it's gonna make the house smell lovely, so there's not much not to like. So hopefully she's gonna like this present. And the second one I've got is I have got her some winter gloves. So we have a budget of £20 for Secret Santa, so I couldn't buy like things I wanted. I had to be very clever on what I buy with £20, and I wanted to buy couple of things. So I bought the scent sticks. This was probably about what, £9 or something like that, and this was probably like £12, so it's altogether more or less £20. So this is the gloves, winter gloves. It looks quite squished. I think they've just air tightened the package, but I don't want to open it obviously. I'm just gonna wrap it up just like this and hopefully she's gonna like the presents. Anyways, I have blabbered too much to the point you guys are probably bored, so I'm going to put myself wrapping the presents on a time lapse so you can watch me wrapping the presents in a speedy manner. So let's go. Look at that. Actually, it's not the best. I'm not going to show you the behind of it, but this looks beautiful. So that's all done. I'm going to take this to work tomorrow, and Secret Santa is happening in 3 days. So yeah. I don't think I have shown you much of the Christmas tree since the Vlogmas intro, but that was back in November. This is our Christmas tree with all the cute baubles. This one right here I just saw says Emma. So adorable, and you can see there is a mixture of different colors. There is red, there is silver, there's some reindeers, some ribbons. My favorite one must be the Swarovski ones. There is one here, and there's also a Swarovski star here. We have so many precious baubles in this tree. We also got a box full of Christmas decorations still to put up because we all have been so busy. We haven't got a chance to do it, but hopefully we're gonna do some more this evening. If we are not tired, I'm not going to promise that, but I've got about a couple of days off this week, so me and John, we can do it together. We have so many Christmas hats scattered around in this dining room, some stockings. This is from Baby Looney Tunes, by the way. If you guys watched that cartoons when you were a kid, this used to be one of my favorite cartoons when I was young. What does it say? Santa baby. And we have this beautiful, what do you call it, fake plants on top of the fireplace. This one actually has fairy lights installed in it, but at the moment we have run out of battery. So today when I went to Waitrose, John asked me to buy some AA batteries, but I have not got much knowledge in batteries, so I could not figure out what's the right one. So I came back empty-handed, but John is gonna sort that out probably tomorrow so we can have this space lit up. And this gentleman here, we have named him, if you guys remember, I bought him from B&M in Camberley, and we have named him Reginald, and we're gonna call him Reg, and that's going to be his nickname. Also, Emma brought us, me, John and Ollie, an advent calendar each, and this chocolate is absolutely scrumptious, but my appetite is not great, and every time I'm hungry or I'm craving for like chocolate, I keep eating like chocolate buttons or cookies and stuff, and I keep forgetting about my advent calendar. So I'm quite ashamed to admit this, but I haven't opened a single one of it. How embarrassing. Right, hello you. Are you hungry? Are you hungry? Are you hungry? Oh, do you want some din-dins? Do you want some din-dins? Yay. You are hungry, aren't you? Let's go. Let's go, Ziggy. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, look at him. Very excited boy, aren't you? Very excited boy. Very excited boy. Right, let's feed you dinner, love. Let's feed you dinner, love. So it's about 6:30 in the evening and I am all ready to cook. I've got all the ingredients ready behind me here. I've got salt, ground turmeric, crushed chilies, garam masala, cardamom pods, cumin powder, coriander powder, tomato puree and some butter. I've also lit some candles here, kind of make it look romantic and vibey. So the first thing I'm going to do is the chicken I marinated in the morning. I'm going to put that in the oven for 10 minutes. I have just preheated the oven 200 degrees Celsius. It's going in the oven for 10 minutes, and while it's cooking in there, I'm going to make my sauce on the hob. Also, I'm cooking rice on the side because this whole recipe takes about 25 to 30 minutes, so it's not going to take so long. Let's do the first step. This is the marinated chicken. It has cumin powder, coriander powder, garam masala, bit of sunflower oil, some chili flakes, and what else have I put in there? I think that's all I have put in there. I'm going to shove that in the oven, let it cook for 10 minutes. Let's do this in the oven for 10 minutes. Alexa, set timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes, starting now.
Let's do the sauce on the hob. The first thing is I'm going to cook roughly 2 tablespoons of butter on the hob. I never follow a proper recipe. I always tend to eyeball the ingredients, so that's what I'm going to do. I think that's roughly 2 tablespoons of butter. Right, I have just turned the heating down. I'm going to cook ginger and garlic that I have made a paste in the mortar and pestle. I'm going to cook that in there. So the recipe wants me to stir it constantly. So I'm just going to do exactly that. It says don't let it go brown. Make sure the heat is quite low. So before it turns brownish, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of garam masala, 1 teaspoon of garam masala, 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, 1 teaspoon of cumin powder, 1 teaspoon of turmeric. Actually, you don't need much turmeric for color, so I'm just going to put the rest of it. That's enough. Give it a stir. The heat is like really low, just so it doesn't get burned. Going to add some chili flakes. That's enough. In the recipe it says about 1 teaspoon, but I think that's enough. Don't need to measure it. Now I'm going to add a tablespoon of caster sugar, 1 tablespoon of sugar, and about 1.5 tablespoon of tomato puree. Now I'm going to add some water to this. So the recipe says about 6 tablespoons of water, but I'm going to put just enough so it doesn't burn. Now I'm going to add about 100 ml of double cream in it. So I've got the Waitrose double cream. This is 300 ml, so I'm going to put about 1/3 of this cream in there. That looks lovely. Right, that's enough. Going to give it a stir. Now add some salt according to taste. Me and John, we don't really eat much salty food, so I'm just going to put a tiny bit and then later try it, and if it needs more salt I'll add it a bit later. I will let it shimmer, and once the chicken is done, I'm going to mix the chicken in this lovely mixture. There you go, the timer is up. I'm going to get the chicken out, and then once it's shimmering, I'm going to put the chicken in it. Let's get this chicken out of the oven. Oh, smells lovely. Right. There you go. As you can see, the sauce is shimmering away. I am going to put the chicken in. There you go. Looks lovely. Considering this is my first time, it's going quite smoothly. I'm not the one to follow recipes online. I like my comfort recipes, the one I have been cooking for years and years, because I find the process of, looking at the phone or looking at the, the recipe book, and then I just find it quite exhausting and quite stressful. But I chose this recipe because it looked quite simple and straightforward. So we will see how it's going to turn out. Nearly done. I haven't cooked much because it's just me and John for dinner this evening, so we don't need much chicken really. There you go. And I'm going to put the leftover juice from the chicken in there as well. Oh, am I gonna mess this up? Hold on. There you go. Right. Put this down, give it a bit of stir. Right, I think I'm going to let it cook in low to medium heat until I feel like it is done. I'm going to just cover it up and let it cook away. Rice, I've just turned the rice off, so it's cooking away in there. It's got about 10 minutes left. So by that time rice is ready, this is going to be ready as well. Whilst the chicken is cooking, I'm going to crush some of these cardamom pods and I'm going to mix it in the chicken. I think these are quite strong. If you have ever tried cardamom pods, it is quite strong, so don't use too much. Back home we crush it in mortar and pestle and we put it in milk tea and it tastes so good. I miss it so much actually. Right, I'm going to do about 6 of them. Crush it in mortar and pestle and I'm going to mix that in the butter chicken. Oh, the smell of it. Absolutely delicious. Right, it's all ready to go in butter chicken. Let's do this. Right, I'm going to add the cardamom in there now. There we go. Oh, smells amazing. There you go. I think chicken still needs to cook for a bit longer, so I'm going to let it cook in low to medium heat until I feel like the chicken is cooked and ready. Okay, I think it is all done. We have just done a bit of taste test to see if the chicken is cooked, and it is cooked perfectly according to Mr. Tan. So I'm going to turn it off and we are going to have a delicious butter chicken for dinner. Let me show you the close-up of the butter chicken. It looks delicious and tastes delicious. And this is the end result. Right, we're just going to enjoy this dinner. And what are we watching? We're watching...
I'm going to watch your video and then we're going to watch that other movie. I can't remember what's called.
We're going to watch a Christmas movie and enjoy the rest of the evening. John is just about to dish up our dinner and I thought I'd take this chance to say goodbye and good night to you guys. It has been a busy but really fun day for me. So I'll sign off now. And if you enjoyed this video and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe because that would make me really happy, and I would love to reach up to 200 subscribers by New Year's. So please help me to reach that goal, and I love you all. Have a lovely evening. Good night and goodbye. See you in the next video.